Hi guys, Ann here, and today, I don't know what we have. A little car drive, maybe a little walk and talk, I don't know. Today is Monday, I don't know what date it is, but with everything going on, from Lexi being in the hospital, she's home now. From the car accident with Isaiah, my youngest son. I literally just came to the post office to drop a package off, and then also check my P.O. box because I haven't checked that in weeks. And there's a sign saying closed for Columbus Day. I didn't even realize today was a holiday. I didn't even realize today was Columbus Day, to be honest with you. It's just been a mess. I got my rental car. This is Lexi's car I'm driving in. I have her car because she worked last night. She works overnight. I told her, long story, I told her I'd put gas in the car so she didn't have to do that because she's going to go in, the sun, she's going in early. So she basically just fell asleep, and it's right now my time, it's 2:40. Oh, today's the 14th, I see it. And so instead of going in at 11, I think she said she's going in at 8 or something like that. So I told her, I said, just go ahead and go to sleep so she doesn't have to wake up even earlier to go put gas in the car. And when I get to the house, I'll show you the rental car. It's a 2024 Kia something. It's like an orangey brown color. Oof. But I mean, it's just a rental car. So let me give you some updates. So my car definitely is totaled. I took a video at the tow yard. I'll put it here so you can see it. So this whole side here, Isaiah, the whole front to the back is messed up. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's done. Shit. So they have it down, the insurance has it as a total loss. Isaiah did not get a ticket, so he's not held at fault. So in New Jersey, I've explained this before, we have a no-fault insurance. That means we go against our own car insurance first. You know how in some states you go against their car insurance? We go against our own, and then if we're found not at fault, then my car insurance will go after them and get their money back. I-20 regular, please. Then I have I have rental insurance. For 30 days, they pay up to $30 a day. They really need to increase that because there's not one car that's $30 a day. So I got the cheapest one that was there, which was like $31.70 plus tax. So altogether, it's about $5 with tax a day that I'm paying out of pocket. But because we were not at fault, we paid out front, like the extra, that whatever's over the $30, and then they'll reimburse us, the only thing that sucks about that is somebody that doesn't have the money to put out first, What they'll do is, so I got that car in Maryland because you guys know I live in Jersey, and Jersey is very expensive to get cars, okay? Now, my car was a 2023 Hyundai Elantra N, as in Nancy, so it was like the sports car version. Thank you. You as well. And I forget exactly how much. I think with taxes and everything else, because I got it in Maryland, came to like 34 or 35,000. I got it, like, it literally had maybe 10 miles on it, I got it last year. With the accident, I had under 10,000 miles. Like, it was practically a brand new car because I didn't go anywhere. I think it had like 8 or 9,000 miles on it. And what they do is, when you have a total loss, they go to the state that you live in Jersey, and they don't go to, like, I thought maybe they go to Kelly Blue Book, but no, what they do is they go to, like, Auto Trade, and they go to different places, and they go by the year, the make of the model, and all that type of stuff. So, actually, I'm making out better, because in Jersey, the cars are way more money. And so when I was just looking up at Auto Auto Trade, I think it was called, for, I think they had like a used car that was a 2023 Hyundai Elantra N, and I think it had like 18,000 miles on it, and it was going for like 30,000. And so different cars I was seeing at different places anywhere between 28 and 30,000. Now, I owe like 12, we'll say 13, you know, 13,000 left on the car. That's it. And so what they'll do is they'll pay off the loan. So they'll give them 13,000 and then I get the rest. So if they're saying the car is worth at like 30,000, you know, I'll get about, you know, 18,000, 20,000, you know, that'll be enough, you know, I'll put that all down on a car payment. I mean, on a down payment on a car. So I actually, like, I'm making out better. And I'm actually glad that it was a total loss, because as much damage is in there, you know, once the airbags come out, and even though they fix it and stuff, like, that car depreciates if you ever want to sell it. And I don't trust it. It's too much damage. So I'd rather just get another car, you know. So I was looking around and I'm like, oh, I always wanted a BMW. I'm not saying I would get that. But I was like, and I'm definitely going out of state. I'm either going to go to Delaware, because in Delaware, they don't tax. They don't tax on anything. So, or go back to Maryland. The only thing is, like, then you pay, of course, out of state cost, right? You know. But it's still a lot cheaper than getting a car in Jersey. I'm at the park. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm going to get out and just walk a little bit, and then we'll continue our conversation. It's beautiful out. I don't even know. Does it have the weather here? It's saying it's 70 degrees. It's a little windy. So I hope that, because I don't have my microphone on me, so I hope it doesn't pick up all that wind. Oh, let me make sure I have my selfie stick. No, I always carry that little, oh yes I do. I got this at Five Below. I always carry like a little cheap selfie stick, because you never know. All right, let me get set up and I'll be right back. All right, let me show you the scenery. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, look at that. I love, 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 love. I love sitting over there. Let me zoom you in. Right there, and just looking at the water. And then over here is some more benches. And then if we just walk straight and make a right, we'll head to the graffiti wall. So it's still the same. It doesn't look like anything changed. It's just so pretty. You know, I gotta show you every time I come. Let's zoom in so you can see a little bit better. One time I was here, do you remember? And there was a man sitting right up there. And it scared the heck out of me because I wasn't expecting that. I'm like, how the heck did you get up there? Gosh, look at this. I also notice when I'm stressed, and every time I'm editing, I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting old. I told the kids for Christmas, I want to get Botox. Not filler. I don't want to get filler and all that. Just some Botox, like right around here and up here. But not where, like, I can't move my eyebrows. Just a little bit, you know? I keep telling you, I'm vain. I can't help it. Like, I like the fact that, like, I'm getting older, because it's a blessing. But I don't like looking older. Does that make sense? Okay, what else can I tell you? Oh, my Target guy. Everything's going really, really well. I talked to him, gosh, maybe till like 2 a.m. because now we talk on the phone. We still text a lot, but now we talk on the phone. Not really FaceTime or anything like that. But what I think what really got me to really like him a little bit more is every day he was asking me about my kids. Every single day. He asked me about Lexi. He's like, do you need me to come up there? You know, like, not even like to go, because I wouldn't allow him to go in Lexi's room or meet Lexi like that. Of course, I would never put Lexi in that predicament. But, you know, even like he was like, I'll bring you something to eat. You can meet me downstairs or what have you. That's nice. That just shows that somebody cares. He's asked about Isaiah. What can I do? Do you need me to look, you know, how is he? Every day, or me with the car. Do you need me to look up cars? What can I do? Do you need me to take you to look at cars? And that, like I said, it's just, it's nice to have like a friend like that, you know, because I've had people like reach out to me and ask me how my kids are, and my friends ask me, you know, but I've always said this in life. This is what my grandmother used to always try to teach me, and I never understood it until like you get older, right? She used to tell me, Ann, in your whole lifetime, if you can count on your one hand how many true friends you really have, that's a blessing. You know, she said, even if you just have one, that's a blessing. And I never got it, because back in the day, you know, I thought I had all these friends. I'm talking about as a teenager in my 20s, way before YouTube. You know, I thought, oh, I have all these friends. Like, you know, when I would hang out with like, how you doing? When I would hang out with like the wrong crowd and stuff, I thought they had my back. I thought they were my friends, you know? I mean, if they got in trouble or something happened, you know, they'd call me. Come on, let's take care of this. If I had a problem, I'd call them. But it wasn't the right type of friendship. Even when I got older as an adult, like I always wanted those friends. Like I actually, it bothered me if somebody was mad at me. It bothered me if somebody didn't like me. It's like even when I had YouTube, it was like, oh, look how pretty this is. Can you guys see the colors? The sun is in my eyes, so I won't be able to tell till editing. But isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so pretty. This is the scenery right now. And it would, even if like, you know, one of you guys would say something smart or sarcastic, or like my character, if I said something the wrong way and you guys took it wrong, it would bother me. You know, like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted to like be friends, and I don't know why I was like that. If somebody was upset with me, or oh, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you can see that spider web, it's like perfect. But I would be the first one to apologize. Even if I didn't think I did anything wrong, I would say, well, I'm sorry. You know, I don't know why. If somebody needed me, I would stop, and I'm still like this, I would stop everything I'm doing. And this is my life. I'm not talking about anything with YouTube, just in general. You know, and I would change my plans. If somebody needed something, I would literally, I mean, this is how stupid I was. Dumb, D-U-M, dumb. I wouldn't even pay like a bill. So even if my kids were little, say the cable was due, I wouldn't do that, because we had the VHS, you know, my kids are older, you know, and they had movies and all that type of stuff. Like, and I wouldn't tell them, oh, I didn't make this bill to help you. No, I helped them. You know, it was just very, oh, I don't know why I was like that. Boy, if I can go back in time, because as I'm getting older, I realize what is really important in life. And it's really your family, you know, your children, God first, of course, you know, but also you will know who your friends are. You know, like who sticks by you when you're at your low? Who is there for you? Not just when you're high, because everybody wants to be around you, right? When you got it going on. Who is it when you're at your lowest? Who stands by you? Who even just says, how are you? Right? That's who you know who cares. And the reason why I bring this up, because I was talking to Lexi about this, like at the hospital. I'm like, when you were at the hospital, the people that contacted you and would ask you how you're doing, people that came up to see you, that's who you keep in your life. It's the people that can't, that didn't even just call or text and say, how are you? That takes a few seconds. Sometimes people in life, they're so busy with everything else that they have going on that they, you know, if it's like out of sight, out of mind. And those people you don't need in your life, you know, they're what you would call associates, not really friends. And boy, like I said, my grandmother was right. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is like, it's nice to have the friend, the Target guy, like every day to ask me, how are you? What do you need me to do? You know, take time out of his day. He has children, but like, you know, he works, but just to change his plans or whatever he has to do to come up to where I'm at to bring me something to eat or something like that, you know? That's nice. And I'm not used to that. I'm used to the one that I am the one doing it. What do you need? And I go to them. I'm not used to people coming to me. And it's just a really nice feeling, and it's a blessing. And if you have that in your life, thank God every day for that. because you don't know how long you'll have that. Don't take things for granted, you know? There's just so much like negativity or people in general, like they're just so miserable. They want to see other people miserable or put themselves in situations that have nothing to do with them. It's just very weird. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's just, as I'm aging, the things my grandmother or mother told me, I get it now. Does that make sense? Do you guys has that happened to you? Like if you had like like your mother or grandmother to tell you things, and at that time when you're young, you're like, but then as you're getting older, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. I get it. And that's where I'm at now. And it's so weird because the things that I was taught, you know, at like Lexi's age, it's like I'm teaching her and trying to tell her now. And she's like, yeah, whatever. Well, things come full circle, you know. Isaiah went with me to the rental car place because he's still not back at work. He probably won't go back till next week or I don't know when. But so I'm teaching him like, okay, look, is that a little rainbow right there? Can't tell. I'm teaching him, I'm like, okay, so when you, like, I was showing him like, okay, let's take a video of the car. Because there was like a couple scratches on the door. He's like, well, why? And I'm like, because you can take the car and, you know, we can sign for it or what have you. But what if I take the car back, you take the car back, or whatever, like whoever has to rent a car, and they say, those scratches weren't on there before. And then tell you that you have to cover the cost. Or, you know, what have you. I was like, so you always got to cover your butt. I don't care if the scratch is tiny. You make sure that you document everything, why it's still at the place. Because once you drive it off, and you can't wait till you get home and take a video, because, you know. And so it's like I'm teaching him all this stuff. And it's just, I don't know, just how things come full circle. It's just very weird, you know. But yeah, like I was telling Lexi, like the guy, her boyfriend, it's like, it's so cute because like he would stay there at night because he knew I couldn't stay there. And you know, the one day I come in and they're both sleeping on the bed, a hospital bed, small as that is. But I'm like, see, that's the type of person that you know cares. And you keep them around. I see like a blow up mattress and stuff. It must be somebody sleeping out there. See, that makes me so sad. I hate that. I don't see anybody there, or I would see if they needed food or something. But it, oh. See, again, blessing. I have a warm place to sleep in, a bed, you know? That's why I say sometimes we think we have it so bad. But remember, there's always people that have it worse than you. Just remember that. And you still have blessings, regardless how little you think they are. There are people that would do anything. For instance, I don't care what type of house you have, if it's very small and there's a lot of people that live in it, or, gosh, you guys know I raised my kids in the projects. I didn't want to do that, but it was a blessing. I didn't raise them on the street or what have you. I didn't have to worry about where I was going to raise. Like, I never got evicted in my life. I didn't have to worry, like, at month to month. Does that make sense? Like, little things like that. Like, I used to be so embarrassed when I lived in the projects, especially when my kids played sports, because most of the kids, like their parents and stuff all had money, and I was like embarrassed in different things, you know. But it's like, gosh, I was so stupid because I raised my kids all by myself, no child support, didn't get any help, and that's a blessing. Never been evicted. I mean, there were times like sometimes I couldn't pay the rent, especially around Christmas time. I told you guys what I would do. You know, like from November to December, I wouldn't pay no bills so I can have a Christmas for my kids. And then this is when you got income tax, but you got it within 24 hours, remember? And I would get like 10 grand back. And back then, that was a lot of money. So I was able to pay everything back, you know. So, of course, I would get eviction letters, but I knew I would be able to pay it before that happened. I had to go to court. But, I mean, I just want to stress that to you. Like, just be grateful for the things that you do have, even if it's just waking up every day, you know, anything. I know some of you guys say, like, you don't even have friends or anybody to talk to, and, like, I get it. I mean, I don't have a lot of friends. I have friends, but I don't have a whole lot. So that's why I do this channel. And so many people think, oh, you talk too much or you share so much. but I use it for like therapy. Not that I think you guys are my therapist, but it helps me just talking. And you know, I'm the type, I'm a venter, I vent. Or sometimes, like, if somebody asks me something, like, I'll explain or what have you. And I'm learning, too, like, you can't just trust people. I mean, you definitely can't trust. I'm learning that because people can turn against you. People can twist things. People can just share one side and not all sides. But that's why I like this YouTube channel, you know, and I'm blessed to have all of you. As, oh my gosh, there are some of you that's been with me since the beginning. That's a blessing, just to have your support. All right, I think I'm gonna walk to the car now. And I'm so dumb, I never went and got milk. I have to go get milk. So we'll walk to the car, then go back to Wawa. I'm thinking about getting me a salad. I haven't had a salad, and I don't, nope. I'm not spending $9. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not. But I do got to go get milk. So we'll go back and get milk. But I want to get out for a little bit just to clear my head. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I love, I tell you guys all the time, make a YouTube channel. If you have a lot going on or nobody to talk to, make a channel. It doesn't even matter if you have no subscribers or nobody watching you. Sometimes it's just, it just helps mentally. It helps, like it helps my mental health just by talking about it and not holding it in. And how I used to be is I used to like talk to people, but you can't always trust people because sometimes people don't have the right intentions, and then you learn that the hard way. You know, like sometimes people don't like when I was talking about my ex-husband. I know it's getting windy, so let me finish what I'm saying and then I'll go to the car. Look at the wind. Can you see? Hold on. Oh, now it stopped. Like sometimes people are like, oh, here we go again about our ex-husband. But let me just tell you, it helps to talk about it, you know? I'm telling you, make a YouTube channel. The only thing is don't use your real name. Because I learned a hard lesson this past year, and I didn't learn it till this year. People will search you. They will Google search you, like right now, to find out where you're at and use that as like a threat, or I don't know, you know, to like, oh, I'll dox you or what have you. It's the craziest thing. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. So never put your real name. Learn that the hard way. But yeah, make a channel. You don't even have to show your face. Turn it your phone. I still use my phone. Turn your phone and face it like you're walking like this. You don't even have to show yourself, and then just sit there and talk. You don't have to be on camera, just like that. Do you know what I mean? I encourage everybody to do it. And you will find your audience. You will find your people. Trust me. All right, let me get in the car and then I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. I got my hand sanitizer right here. I love it. There's a whole bunch of kids outside playing. Oh, I tell you all the time, but I love it because you don't see that anymore. I cannot believe it, since none of my kids are in school. Where did I put the keys? You know, since none of my kids are at school, I forget about how... The damn car thing went off. I'm like, how the hell did I turn it off? Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, I forget about holidays and different things, you know? Like, kids being off of school. So I think that's it about the updates. Me and Target Guy. We got to think of a name for him, because I don't want to keep calling him Target Guy. But we got to, we got to think of a name. Let me know, what name should we call him? And I'm going to call him Billy, because I call everybody Billy. But I think we're going to go out this weekend. So today's Monday. I have a whole week, you know, because we still haven't had our second date. Oh, watch. Look at this mother. Not even looking. Don't hit me. Don't even look. All right, let me go get the milk, and then I'll be right back. I'll say my goodbyes. All right. I am going to say my goodbyes. Okay. I can't help myself. I did get me a salad. I got a chicken Caesar salad. These are so good from Wawa. Love that for me. And then I got Isaiah a sub. Look, go Birds, Eagles. You know, I love me some Eagles. And they actually won their game. It was like 16-20. But they, like, they need to step it up, okay? And then I got my milk right there. All right, I'm going to say my goodbyes because I just need to relax. I'm just not feeling good. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of your character. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, all of that. Leave a comment. It really does help out with engagement. Bye, guys.